Hello, summoners, and welcome to another episode of FEHology, the study of Fire Emblem heroes. My name is Joel. I'm here with Jackal and Deku, and we're going to talk about Willful Rabbits. We've got new dual skills, people in bunny suits. It's all happening. It's fantastic, and we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to play the video along and have not quite a first react, but a little bit of a reaction here. So are you guys ready for this goodness?
I am indeed.
Right. Sure. It's a standard spring banner, so.
I'm going to hit play, but Jackal, we're going to be quiet and listen to Deku read off the screen. Here we go.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh, you're not reading? Oh,
like okay. Bunnies hopping into spring. Special heroes to battle. Was that all you hoped? Bitter Blossom.
Listen up, because I'm only gonna
Severa.
once.
Voice, Julianne Taylor. Artist, I don't know, Joel's mouse is in the way. Gwilyn Combi Egg, Moonbow, Dual Cavalry 4, Low Speed Res 3. My voice really just completely changed in the middle of that.
It did.
Joint
I don't
home
know
attack.
what that was.
I think I went from, like, my dating game voice to David Attenborough.
I would, Jackal, could we get an assist on this pronunciation for this weapon?
Deku nailed it. It's Gwilyn Combi Egg.
Hey!
Dang.
Yep, hole in one.
Is
just like any skee ball expert.
is everyone getting better at pronunciations but me?
Correct.
No, this one is pretty straightforward, Joel. There's nothing crazy going on here. There's no umlauts or accent
or the weird
marks.
PD thing.
Yeah, there's nothing weird going on here, Joel.
That for some reason made a TH sound?
Well, that was specifically a Norse, I think it was a Norse symbol.
Yeah, it was. But it was still weird.
Well, you know, it
but we're
was
getting off track
weird.
already. We are getting off track. We're trying to keep this short, right?
Yep, all right.
Guys, how do you feel about the first red Brave Tome?
Fine, I guess.
So this is special cooldown -1. And then if foe's HP is greater than 75%, you get attack speed +6, which is pretty fantastic. And then if unit has initiated or some other unit has initiated, so this can't be the first combat, you get 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, by the way, Joel, this is the second Brave Red Tome after Mulgthrasir.
Who is that on?
Dancer Ishtar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dancer Ishtar. Deku, you're always keeping us on track. I appreciate that.
Actually, I think I'm getting us off track.
I don't remember that at all. So only because there's a special acceleration on this tome.
That makes this so much better.
Yeah, I agree. The conditional bonus +6. I mean, I don't know. It seems kind of too conditional. 75% is a lot. It's a lot of HP to maintain.
I've never been a huge fan of conditions that require the foe to be in some, like, an HP state that you have no control over, really.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think this is a Reinhardt level weapon, but I think this is probably an excellent addition to someone's AR defense. The problem is she may never make it there because look at this fodder. Even if you don't want our dual cavalry 4, which we need to talk about, lull speed res 3 is great, and joint hone attack is pretty good.
Yeah, this is the first time in a long time we've had a ranged cavalry unit be built for, well, I guess not a long time, the first time in 3 months, that a ranged cavalry unit has been built for arena.
I am surprised at how many they've thrown at us in such a short time. Like we had no red cavalry mages for the longest. I think in a 3-year span we had Valentine's Titania, and that was it.
That sounds about right.
And then they dropped 3 really good ones in 3 months.
Yeah, they're really trying to bring back tome calves, which I am very happy about.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
So the bigger question is this Ardul cavalry. And obviously, everyone who sees this is looking towards the future. But for right now, Jackal, if you had Ardul cavalry, who would you put it on?
No one. I have no red cav units at all, I think. I mean, I've got Illialidur, but I don't want anything except... Yeah, it's probably Swift Sparrow, because he has sturdy impact in his weapon, right? Steady impact. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but all right. And I don't think he benefits from Red Dual Cavalry 4 at all. I think that the 4th level dual skill is fantastic. I'm really excited about it. Just not Red Cav.
Yeah. For me, well, before I go into me, I think I'm going to channel Ilya and say that obviously you should all put this on Kempf.
Man, Kempf, yes, that is a good pull.
I think he'd be a great user of it.
The other one I go for is my only plus 10 cavalry unit, and it's somebody that's been a big talk on the Discord ever since this is announced, Illialidur.
I literally just talked about Illialidur.
Oh, I know, but...
So...
Yeah, you did.
I mean, thank you, I guess. I'm just not going to talk about it again. Joel, do you have any thoughts about
I will
Illialidur?
make you talk about Illialidur for 45 minutes.
All right, well, I guess we're not talking about anything else in this episode.
I think Illialud's okay. I don't... I mean, if you have an Illialud already built up, then this is just another way that you can use him. I think he's going to be okay in arena. I'll put it this way. If I get an arena team, or I go up against an arena team and they have an Illialud, I'm doing a happy dance. Like, that is the unit I want to face.
He really is a lot more influential in AR.
And I think that's because of all the extra stats. They go a long way on him.
Yeah.
I will make one note. If you are one of the 3 owners of a plus 10 legendary Erica or legendary Hrid, that's together. There are only 3 of them in the entire game. Then you're really happy about this.
Well, but Hrid runs Disencounter in A slot, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I don't think this makes Hrid better. I think it makes him actively the same.
Oh no, it makes him actively worse. But if you spent all of those resources on a Hrid, you're gonna get this skill.
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably just fodder him for Disencounter and be done with it. But the actual best user of this is Reagan. If you've got a plus 10 Reagan, this is amazing because Kanto in Arena is just phenomenal, as I found out for the 2 weeks that she was a bonus unit. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the future of, the dual cavalry skills. I still, my bet is we don't have blue dual cavalry ever.
That is sad.
Because there's so many blue cavalry units.
I don't think we ever see Arena Reinhardt. I think they got so scared. They're never going to do it again.
If they were scared, they wouldn't have given him a Resplendent.
I mean, I don't know about that, Deku. We're way off topic, though. We should talk about Reinhardt at another time, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
All
So
right.
let's. Are we rating this unit, or are we
No.
just going to skip that part?
Nah.
Cool. We don't care about that anymore, listener.
We have gone beyond your petty numbers.
That'll be for a different episode.
Oh, okay. All right. Whatever.
All right, let's move us along here. Deku, I'm expecting more vocal stylings.
I will keep that in mind.
32 damage.
I like how they showed how powerful she was by killing a cleric. Our next unit is Iniko Festival Flower. As voiced by Mick Wiggert and artist Peneko R. Penacor, if you will. He comes with Springy Bow, Rally Attack Speed Plus, G Dual Flying 4, and Attack Speed Rain 3.
All right, honestly,
And,
Deku, is there anything you're doing with this unit other than foddering him?
No, not really. Bow flyers always seem strange to me.
That's false. You got to get those 7,000 feathers off of this guy.
Yeah, actually, I never do that. I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah,
I have an auto clicker
been-
on my phone, and I never do that.
I have been in a mad scramble to collect all the hero merit that I can the past couple of weeks to clear out some space in the old barracks to make room for a new Lin unit, but talk about that later. The only thing I'm doing with this guy is 7k flowers, yes, feathers, and the green dual flying is going immediately onto Racing after that's completed. I think I would probably want to grab Attack Speed Rain 3.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that would be really good on him.
Is that a 300 or 240 ESP skill?
No, it wouldn't be good for him in arena. It just, if you used him
Yeah.
anywhere else, it'd be nice to have on him.
It's a
Yeah,
useful
so-
skill, not an arena skill. There's a difference.
So currently, I was doing a bunch of Arctic Silver Fox things today, and currently my Racing is scoring 748 with the fodder that he has. So with this, what does that bump him up to, Joel?
I don't remember.
Do you know? Yeah. I mean, it's really kind of hard to figure out. And Arctic Silver Fox doesn't have the skill yet. So and I mean, it's like 2 days old or something. So
The
whatever.
funny thing,
But,
we just did this like a couple hours ago, and I can't remember. So
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so this particular skill is really exciting for yours truly, but that's about it.
I've seen a huge list of units that this could be usable on, and honestly, the only one I see is Racing as being really influential and easy to get. If you've got one of the few 5-star plus 10s that can use this, you're happy. I was thinking a few people have emerged up Yoon. She might actually be kind of fun with this, but keep in mind, since she's a mythic, she only gets the 175 bump, which I don't understand at all. But here we are. The one other
Well,
thing.
how about this?
Oh, go
You
ahead.
give it to regular Minerva. You can totally use those stats. Or more interestingly, young Minerva.
The problem with young Minerva is she has that great preference A skill that then
This is
gets
true.
just deleted. And I'm not saying she's not a good user of this. She is. But it's just sad that you lose a preference A skill.
Yeah. Anytime you have a preference skill, you should treasure it. Unless that preference skill is Bushido, of course.
Oh, maybe Bushido 2 is going to be just the most amazing skill we've ever seen.
I have my doubts.
The one other thing I want to say, I am not particularly impressed with this bow, but I love that they're giving us so many new inheritable weapons. Like, bring those on, all of them.
I need even more axes to give to Legion. And now Daros.
Oh, yeah, I saw you just got on a +10 today.
Yeah.
Congrats. All right. I think that's all we have to say on this one.
Real quick. So if it just adjusts the BST to 180 for racing, that puts him at 750.
I believe you're correct.
So-
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right. That's it.
All right.
Okay. Moving on to our next unit.
I love that his bow is bunny ears, just as an aside.
Our 4-star unit is Minerva, Verdant Dragoon. She comes with the Springy Lance, Bonfire, Attack Defense Solo, and Odd Attack Wave 3. Attack Def with Solo on a demote.
Love it. This should have come sooner. There's no reason why the level 3 solo skills shouldn't be on demotes right now. No
Honestly, I mean, we've got them as solo as seals. We've got them as level 4 skills. What is the holdup bias?
I mean, they can only release so many units, Deku.
Yes, but they also waste so many A slots on demotes.
Well, let's talk about Grail units. This should have at least come out on a Grail unit.
Yeah. Like, say, Plagian Chris.
Exactly. What did he have? HP something in his A skill?
I think so. Like HP attack, probably HP defense.
I mean, that is a super premium A skill.
I mean, do you want to know who else has it?
I mean, we don't need skills like that anymore,
No,
Deku.
let's...
Okay, sorry, it's speed defense too.
Speed defense. There we go.
Last seen on Tana, and only Tana.
So this is a demote. The guess right now is this is going to be... BST is going to be about 170 on a cav. Well, probably between the time this gets posted, between the time we're recording and between the time it's posted, there'll be a data mine that'll tell us for sure. But, I mean, if you really like calves, I guess you can use this unit in Arena. But 170, especially with the dual skills, is just out. You know, unless you're Dancer Racing. We'll always make an exception for utility like that.
Yeah, that's right, Dancer Racing. My boy.
But I mean, Deku, you're a Minerva fan. Does this unit...
I will summon her for the hat alone. Or at least I would summon her if she weren't coming out, mere days before a certain other banner.
Yeah.
I have two complaints with Demote Minerva. The first is her voice actor. Don't like it. Don't really know why. I don't have a tangible reason for not liking the voice actor. It just doesn't match her face, and it's weird for me. The second issue that I have is that they called it Springy Lance and not Spring Lance, or I don't know. Springy Lance is just... The word springy is just really weird for me. So those are my only two complaints.
Would you
about
prefer
this
if we
unit.
called it the Springy Lance?
I mean, it would be better if. Oh man, I can't make that joke on here. It would be better if they called it something else. I mean, she's fine. I'm not going to summon for her, but having the solo skill is all right. That's it. Let's move on.
All right.
Yep. We didn't even really talk about the lance, but it's, once again, it's good to be having more inheritable weapons.
Yeah, that's all right.
Our fourth unit is Spring Harmony, joined here by her close friend Nah.
I've got some too.
They are a colorless dragon flyer that comes with Lilac Jade Breath, Noontime, Distant Counter, Dragon's Ire, and Attack Res Rain 3. Summon today.
That was good, Deku.
Is this as good of a tank as Winter Altina?
I think there's a chance.
Because I mean,
The
special cooldown -1. What if foe initiates? You get Omni +5, or if their HP is at 100.
I mean, if they were meant to be a tank, I just have to wonder why Dragon's Ire instead of Dragon Wall.
I don't know. I think Dragon's Wall and QR would be excellent on her, but you might need to put Iot Shield instead. So that maybe they were thinking of that. But this.
So why would you need to put Iot Shield with that other skill?
We'll get to that in just a second. But 40% damage reduction, and there are no conditions on this. Just 40% damage reduction. Wow.
I mean, there are technically conditions, but they are the easiest condition. Like, if foe initiates combat,
Done.
that is the single easiest condition to meet. Well, second easiest condition, I guess, after if unit initiates combat.
It's actually a little disappointing for me. That's like my thing, right? Like, I am like the laziest player. I don't want to figure out how to attack you. I want you to come to me. And this says, "Hey, Jackal, make your opponents come to you, bud. It's all right here, just right here in this bad breath. Here's some Dorito breath. Have at it."
You don't like the smell of lilac?
Well, I don't like the color jade. You know, I have some bad memories with the old
Green
Jackie
units.
Chan cartoon.
Oh, wow.
And
That is a throwback right there.
probably none of our listeners are going to understand what I'm talking about. But kids, there was an old Jackie Chan cartoon. If you haven't watched it, you should. I think it's still on Netflix. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty decent unit, and the damage reduction is, I mean, incredible. It's probably going to be a little hard to kill unless she has like really poor defense or something.
No. Defense of 40, res of 35.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the thing. So like speed is like super bad then, right?
25. Yeah.
I mean, that's not that bad.
It's pleasantly bad.
For a tank.
But
I mean,
even
yeah,
that,
I mean,
it's where you want.
She doesn't really need speed with Dragon's Ire, admittedly.
true. Yeah, I mean, I think she's pretty good.
Certainly a unit that comes with a strong kit.
Yeah, there's not really much that you need to change in the kit.
So let's get to this
We can do this.
harmonize skill that she has.
Oh, I have some complaints about that too, buddy. Was that a giant Fae in the background of the video?
Yes, it is. How have you
Oh
just
my
noticed this?
Wait, what?
All right.
Go. Oh yeah, just right there.
God!
That was like the first thing I noticed in this trailer.
What is?
What's that about?
It's spring. She has an egg on her head. Can't you see?
That is. Does Mer just have like her own battle background, or is that because it's
Oh,
springtime?
I think it's for the spring maps. Every new seasonal map comes with a new background.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't know that because I turned battle animations off. So,
All right, let's get back to this duo skill. Even though I am so distracted by the large Fae.
Jackal, do you want to do your attempt at the voice for this harmonized skill?
sure. Harmonize skill grants resonance, blades, and the following effect to unit and allies from the same titles as unit for 1 turn. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Grants the following effect for 1 turn. Neutralizes effective against flying bonuses. Resonance, blades. Grants attack speed +4 during combat for 1 turn. Harmonized skills can only be used by tapping the Harmonized button. This skill can only be used once per map. Harmonized skills can only be used by units deployed using pair up.
Ask your parents today.
Well done.
That was beautiful, Jackal. Thank you.
Thank you. my complaint is that they include the resonance blades in brackets instead of just adding the text to the grants. Why do we need a special 2-line extra for resonance blades? It makes no sense to me. I'm really upset about it.
I'd be fine if they were consistent with this kind of thing, but they aren't.
Yeah. Aside from that, I mean, how is this different than harmonized Altina's effect?
Oh, very different. Harmonized Altina gets Vantage. This is foe cannot make a follow-up attack. If you looked at the original Mer, she had a defense check, and if her defense was above yours by 5 on the original one, then you couldn't make a follow-up. You could initiate, but yeah. So,
Gotcha.
I mean,
but she also grants resonance blades, right?
Yes. So it's the
Okay.
attack speed +4, the neutralizes effects against flying, and and wary flyer.
Yeah,
basically.
every harmonized unit is going to come with one of 2 resonance skills. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
oh yeah, resonance blades was introduced all the way back on Mia.
Yeah, I never pulled a Mia. I think Altina was my first harmonized.
So
I don't remember for sure. But anyway.
3 months ago, I think this unit would be amazing. Fast forward to now, and everyone just got a free Linja. And with that unit, basically, if your AR defense doesn't have Duo's Hindrance, you are going to lose so quickly. So it's going on every AR defense out there. Like, maybe not in the lower levels, but you probably get up past like tier 18 and you're going to everyone's going to have Duo's Hindrance. So it's...
Yeah.
And she's not like... I've seen a lot of Linja play where you go in and snipe either the Duo unit or the Duo's Hindrance. You can't do that with Mer. I mean, this is a really good Duo skill that you won't be able to use just a ton. It's good. I really like this unit. It's not something that I'm going out of my way to get.
So something that we don't really talk about very often is the application in the game mode that these are built for. What game mode is that? I don't remember what it is. But like how useful is she in that game mode?
In Aether Raids?
Well,
No,
he's talking about Resonant Battles.
sure. Yes, Resonant Battles.
Okay, that's how much I think about Resonant Battles. I didn't even know what you were talking about.
Yeah. That's a little sad, honestly.
For Resonant Battles, it doesn't really do a ton.
This one is really geared more towards AR.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, this might actually be the single most disappointing harmonic hero to me so far.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a bold statement. I don't know if I'd go that far. I'd put her middle of the pack, and I think it's mostly because of how late to the game she's coming and how a Hero Rises went.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great design. It just Duo's Hindrance is here to stay. Womp womp.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, this is one of the cutest units that I have.
Oh yeah, 100%
seen in here.
Like, I'm never going to get tired of hearing Bunny Dragon.
Or if we go just a little further here, when she makes her attack and they both pop out.
We're bunnies! Bunny sounds!
Those are indeed bunny sounds.
Oh, bunny sounds. I love that. That is hysterical.
That is pretty funny.
But yeah, I overall,
Easy spring breeze.
I think this banner has amazing fodder.
No, yeah, that's entirely what this banner is.
Yeah.
That was really smart of IS because if it was just units, then people would pass. But since it's fodder, it's really heavy fodder. People are actually thinking about it.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys have anything more to say about the banner?
We could talk very, very briefly about Saleh, or Saleh, however you say his name. I always pronounce it Saleh, but I've seen people calling him Saleh.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there was much to say. Do you have any big opinions?
We do know he's probably getting the axe version of the Spring Lance.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. And I just really wanted to do lip service to him because I liked him in Sacred Stones. That's it. He's the guy who taught Ewan how to do magic.
Yeah, I don't know who Ewan is either, so...
Ewan's in the game.
I mean, that's cool, Deku. You can say things like that, but I don't know what you're talking about.
It's another axe unit. I mean, you don't... sorry, another cavalry unit, so you don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I already have the guy with Wolfberg. Dang. That would have been really funny if I could have remembered that guy's name.
Walhart?
Yeah,
Actually,
Waller.
I mean, if you want to get technical, the Wolfberg first showed up in Fire Emblem on Hector in FE7, so...
Okay, God, Deku, like...
Oh, sorry, that was the Wolf Bale, not the Wolfberg. My bad.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I guess we're not all infallible then. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we really need another green axe unit, but
another axe cav, like that's another that like we just got the first one in Pelagian Chris that we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but God, we had so many before that.
No, you're thinking of infantry axes, which we did have a ton of.
Okay, I'd like you to start listing off axe calves.
All right, well, to start with, Waller.
Correct.
And then there was
I hope you know
Alphonse,
I have a
think,
grand
or
total of
Marth.
7 in my barracks.
I mean, that's still not anything to
sorry.
sneeze at. You could
8
make
out of
2
419.
emblems. You could make 2 emblems out of that, Deku.
419, and one of them is Gunther.
Sorry, who?
Gunther.
Oh, okay. You know, fair point. Gunther sucks. All right.
There are 9 total in the game. 10 now. In the entire
So
game.
10 out of, let's see, how many people do we currently have in the catalog of heroes? 637.
Yeah, I mean,
10
look,
out of 637.
those percentages are quite rough, but they are making units that score well in Arena their main game mode.
Well, axe
But
calves
is
don't
it?
score very well.
Oh yeah, cav units as a whole just don't score well.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They're not making cav units because nobody gives nobody cares about cav units in Arena
I like
because you
cav
can't use
units.
them. Look, Deku, that's great. I'm happy that you like cav units, but they're not usable in Arena.
I'm building Merlinus.
All right.
I like how that
All right,
shut
cool.
you up.
I mean,
You had nothing to say.
you can't argue with insanity. So, I mean, I guess I'm just done for the night.
All
Good
right,
night, everybody. It was Jackal from the podcast. I'll talk to you later, I guess, because my points don't matter.
And with that revelation, I'm going to close us out.
Oh, fantastic.
If you liked the episode, leave a comment or subscribe. We have lots of fun stuff coming. If you'd like to reach out to the show, you can do so through our subreddit at r/FEHology. You can email the show directly at FEHology@gmail.com. If you'd like to chat, you can join the research and development server or direct message us on Discord. Our tags are in the show notes. Unless your name is Jackal, he prefers Twitter.
Jackal HS.
Remember, you can send your voice message through Anchor at anchor.fm/FEHology/message. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so through anchor.fm/FEHology for as little as $1 a month. Hope you have a wonderful day and schedule an appointment with your Phehologist real soon. Take care, guys.
Goodbye.
And hey, if you're still listening after the show's over, let us know however you want that cav units don't matter. Thanks. Goodbye.